Woohoo!
What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there.
For sure.
Happy Veterans Day. We got a veteran in the house. Crazy Gringo.
Not a veteran yet. Still active duty, but give me
still active duty. Yeah.
give me 9.5 years and I'll be a veteran. So
Nice.
Well, let's just pause this now. 9.5 years.
We'll start over.
Continue.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I'll see you guys after 2.5 years.
So I mean, I just wanted to hang out with a couple friends, have a smoke for Veterans Day, chill with the whoever joins our live.
And they were all busy, so you asked us instead.
Yeah, wait.
No, I was thinking.
Those friends. Yeah.
I'm surprised John was smoking today. I was like, hey, what's up? John's smoking.
So here's Hugo. One of the big issues. So I'm living in Florida. There's been a high pressure system over North America and a low pressure system like in Central South America. It's created a wind tunnel in Florida. So the wind usually is blowing like 20 miles per hour, 25 miles per hour. So it makes smoking cigars really freaking tough. Like our building blocks out the wind, but I'm not going to risk a good cigar if it's going to be, windy out. So that's kind of been the issue here.
Sounds like you need a tent.
So it's funny you say that. When I lived in
Virginia, so I was in Washington D.C. before Florida. I actually bought an ice fishing tent for the winter, and so my wife called me
unhinged because I had a space heater, I had
air purifiers going in this thing, and I remember the first time she saw the setup, she's like, "This is you're absurd. Like you're absolutely crazy." But I'm happy I don't have to do a tent now to smoke cigars. I can actually just go out on the patio, and it's nice weather,
Right on, yeah. I actually have a tent. I'll be setting it up on the balcony soon. I'm in Pennsylvania. It was actually the wife's idea. I remember one day somberly looking out the door and it was raining and it was cold. And I was like, man, I got all these cigars. And that year for Christmas, she got me like a little pop-up tent and a space heater and a camping chair. And it's been a tradition ever since.
I had a little fan
going in there too to blow the smoke. Like I would keep one vent open and it still smelled like shit no matter what. Like no matter what I put,
it smelled awful.
So, what are you gonna do now when it rains or whatever? Where are you gonna smoke at?
So I have a covered patio. Funny story actually. So I'm a Jets fan because when I was younger, my favorite color was green and I loved airplanes. So I was bound to be miserable for my entire life, and Jets have continued to prove that. But so I'm from Jersey originally, so I understand.
Me too.
Oh, whereabouts?
I'm from North Bergen, Hudson County.
Got up from like the Morristown area, not too far.
Right on.
But so yesterday it started to rain, and so
I sat down on the floor, smoking a cigar, watching the Jets on my iPad. My wife took a picture of me. I looked so pathetic because the Jets were losing. I'm smoking the cigar in the rain, but I was committed to smoking that cigar and watching the Jets. Because when I came out here, it was fine, and then in typical Florida fashion, a rain, storm came through, but we got through it. I survived.
Right
the Jets didn't, but.
Now, where do you typically smoke at? Just out back, where you're at now? Is that your typical smoking spot?
Yeah. So our patio.
So we literally live right on the beach. So. I looking out into the ocean, and we have a patio that overlooks the ocean. So it's a pretty sweet spot, pretty sweet setup.
Really nice.
We got Stella and PD Bulldogs from Canada. Oh, what's up, man? Gabriel.
Hey,
what's up, Gabriel?
Veterans Day I know Veterans Day is a U.S. American holiday, but we can't forget the contributions of our allies like Canada and whatnot. They're right there in the fight with us. So
that's true.
The Royal Mounted Police.
Yeah, I chose Perdomo 12-year age Connecticut because Matt reminded me that Nick Perdomo is a Navy veteran.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
That's why I grabbed a Perdomo 10th anniversary Maduro.
Ooh, I love it.
Didn't
didn't
like
get
it.
the memo. I have that cigar. I have Perdomos.
I lit up I had the cigar in my humidor for a while. It's called it's from the Line of Duty. It's called the Unknown. I thought that was very appropriate for Veterans Day. You know, a lot of veterans go unknown, and also Line of Duty. I thought it was appropriate. Turns out that they're no longer in business, unfortunately. And it's an amazing cigar. I think it's going to make my top list, and I want to grab another one, but I hit up the shop that sold it, and he said, no, they're out of business. So I got to really enjoy this cigar. You're right. It sucks. But yeah, I thought the Line of Duty Unknown was the perfect one for Veterans Day.
Nice.
Yeah, like that.
I pulled out a 2023 Pledge of Allegiance EP Carrillo.
Oh, that's a good one.
There you
love
go.
EP Carrillo.
I love this cigar.
Yeah.
I have this year's, and I also have the Solomon, which was only 248 boxes, so that was a win when I got it.
Nice.
He did. He
You
picked
remember.
up a fucking whole box of Salomons. I was like, we got the Cigar Apostle. What's up, Crispin or Crespin, as Texas says?
And
Got Ben hanging out.
Ben's always hanging out. What's up, Ben?
Hey, this cigar is not bad. It's a pretty good start.
I hadn't had that one.
Kind of creamy, a little bit of cedar. Pretty mild to start off.
Hugo.
What's his?
After this year,
Are you done with Connecticut's?
No.
You like them?
No, I mean, for the channel, I gotta keep smoking Connecticut's. Everything.
he fell in love with the Atabey. He's gonna smoke those forever.
Yeah. Oh, the Atabey is so good.
That is true.
Did you guys all work today? I know Sosa was off because he's off Mondays, but I'm off, obviously, because I work, for the county, local government. But what about you guys?
Worked.
Federal holiday for us.
Nice.
Nice. Hell yeah, it's always off. Well, I had like a 4-day weekend because I was off Friday, so that was
Oh,
pretty
nice. You just take it off, or you guys have it off for a reason?
Friday?
Yeah, or did you just take Friday off?
No, I don't work Fridays. I work.
Oh, that's right. You work Monday through Thursday.
4/10.
And he only goes to the office on Monday and Wednesday because he works from home on Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
Hey, I smoke from home. I work from home on Tuesday.
Hey, if you're going to be home anyways,
might as well.
as long as you're getting your work done.
Exactly.
What's this guy saying? I'm working on looking for a tent. I already have an electric blanket my wife got me. Wait, are you gonna sleep in the tent or are you gonna smoke in the tent?
That's for when he gets in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say Peter's setup is insane. That tent he has is amazing.
It's a laboratory, essentially.
I looked up how, so I'm like, oh, if I hit him up, like, hey, Peter,
What cigar tent do you have? He sent me one that was like $750. I'm like, dude, I'm looking for like the $90, $100 one on Amazon.
$150 tent, you know?
That's what I got. I got the $100 tent. But what's nice about those for people that do pull the trigger on those tents is it's a lot better. The material's a lot better than like my $100 one. So, but
No,
it's also $700.
Mine got battered up, and I remember one time. So I hate saying this, but my wife was right. So I smoked a cigar one night on the tent, and she's like, "You should probably clean it up. There's gonna be some bad weather coming through." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll get to it tomorrow morning." Get to it in the next day. I come home, I look at my back patio, the tent is gone. I'm like, oh shit. I look out, it had blown into my neighbor's yard off our deck. And my wife was like, so my wife didn't know about it, but I had to tell her. And she's like, I told you so. It was like, that sweet victory, like, God damn it,
I battened mine down with 3-inch deck screws, buddy.
Yeah.
That shit ain't going nowhere. I've got a sandbox. Was it it's like a 50-pound bag of fucking dirt that I keep on the one side, just under the chair, just a little extra weight. She hasn't got anywhere yet.
Yeah, I didn't evolve into that next level of thinking.
Also,
I will say,
It was on a wooden deck too. Yeah,
I just remember my face when I came home, like, where the fuck's my
damn
tent
it.
at?
I will say though, the one wall directly behind me is the black one. I have three clear PVC sides with windows and a giant door, which I use for cross ventilation. But the
yeah.
one behind that's black is like regular nylon or whatever it's made of. That will bleed through if it's wet long enough.
I
That's the
remember
only downfall of that.
I got crazy with my tent too because there was a period of time where I was
Setting up in my garage, and I got almost like a coupling, like like basically a pipe, but not like a pipe, like a flexible pipe that I hooked up to the vent to try to vent out the smoke. It didn't work. It didn't work.
The things we do to enjoy our cigars.
seriously.
Yeah. I mean, it's a commitment of time and money. You know what I mean? So I don't want to waste either.
Yep.
I'm just glad you guys understand because my wife looks at me like I'm crazy. So I appreciate having a support group. So thank you guys.
We
There you go,
get
yeah.
you. We get you.
Yeah,
We stand. Us cigar smokers stand together. You know.
that's right.
Well, we gotta find a way, to be comfortable. Because, for example, me, like in extreme weathers, if it's like really cold or really hot, uh, even if a cigar is not really nicotine heavy, for some reason I feel like nicotine a lot when it's like really cold or really hot. So it's very unpleasant.
One thing I am gonna miss about smoking cigars in the cold though.
Though there are those certain cigars that warm you up when you're smoking, like and so that was like especially in the fall, maybe not so much the winter, but going outside like after a football game on a Sunday or whatever, and smoking a cigar and getting that warm feeling. I am gonna miss that because I think it brought more to the cigar. But
Yeah, for sure.
Who am I to complain? I live in Florida now, so.
Well, even in the
I'll-
spring, right? Because I mean, coming out of the winter, there's something glorious about sitting in whatever little bit of sunlight you get during the morning hours of spring and just enjoying a nice cigar.
Oh, Sosa, I used to watch the forecast like crazy. Like, oh, it's gonna
be
be
55 degrees. No, I'm out there.
Yeah,
It's all
hell yeah.
We got Stogie Brody in the house. What's up, Stogie Brody?
So Brody,
Words.
Cigar
Oh,
Collector
there's Peter.
said, put that shit down and grab a DTT. Saka was in the Navy. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Thanks for letting us know, man.
There's
I would have
actually
grabbed one.
He don't look like he was a. Nah, he does look pretty mean. Like if he was like, kind of like a drill sergeant or something.
What are you trying to
I
say
can
about
see
me,
it.
Hugo? I don't look mean.
Oh.
I don't look mean enough.
No, I didn't say anything about you. You look like you look like you can run a fucking boot camp or something.
maybe I have done
That
that.
in my day? No, just kidding.
Like drop down and give me 20 right now.
Hugo,
You look like you throw guys out of helicopters.
yeah. Swim. No.
Hugo, I got
I got the video to show you. I'll send it to you. It's of me yelling at the new recruits at the Coast Guard Academy because that's how the cadets train their own. So I'll send you a video that no one in our community has seen. So you'll see another side of me. You're like, holy shit.
Ah, okay, that's cool. I mean, because you gotta separate, like for you that's like your profession, and then when you're like family or with friends, right? Like you don't want to.
Yeah.
In the military, we call it the switch. You turn it on when you need to, and you turn it off when you're not on duty or when you don't have to. And so everyone in the military has that capability to turn the switch on, and that's when shit goes down. That's when the mission has to be accomplished, and then once that's done, you can turn it off a little bit and relax and let your guard down. But I would say for me as a military officer, I always have to think about the consequences of my actions. Like I always have to be in control of whatever I do. Not like as a control freak, but a wrong step for me could be my career. So it's a mindset. So yes, I had to switch to turn it on, turn it off, but for me it's kind of always on just because I've made it this far in my career. I'm not going to mess it up now.
Oh man.
Makes sense.
What's up, JD?
Oh,
What you smoking on, big dog? See if
something
anybody's
expensive,
smoking
I'm sure.
in the comments. Now he was smoking that smoking jacket earlier. That's like a what,
Oh,
$10 cigar.
Hey Hugo, I
What?
want to get rid. I want to get rid of a misconception. I am available to do lives and stuff. If you guys just let me know. I know you guys all say I'm MIA. I'm not around. But if
No. So what I mean is like since you're not really active, I always forget that you're like a content creator, YouTuber, whatever. Like you know what I mean? Because
I
like
don't have time to produce 250 videos in a year. I am active duty military. I apologize. Hugo.
no. But you know what I
all right,
mean,
man. Just
right?
do
Because
better.
like
Absolutely.
you know what I mean. Like before, like when we were like really active, like in our chats that we have or whatever. Like it was always like, all right, yeah. Like we were always like in the same realm, I guess, like or mindset. I don't know. And then now, like well, I'm like in all these like other cigar groups and all these like for example, Matt and Sosa, they're all active. Like Peter, like those are the people that come to mind to me. Like when I think about like cigars and YouTube, like for some reason. Well, because like you're like hardly ever making content now. But
No,
that's kind
we,
of
we,
like
we talked about it on on Friday. We talked about it. For me, lives are so much easier than doing planned content. It's just hard with my schedule and whatnot. So the lives are a lot easier for me to do because it doesn't require as much thinking, as much editing. So
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I
Yeah,
still see you go live pretty often.
yeah. I mean, so I'm gonna put up a little plug on. I'm actually really excited for this one on Thursday. Doing a salute to service live
That's
with
it.
with Bryce from Silent Hero Cigar, with Mario from Casa Caraballo, and then John from Cigar Vets. Trying to get a few others to join in as well. But yeah, we're gonna share our military experiences, talk about life in the military, just kind of shed light. I know there's a lot of military people enjoy cigars, and so want to reach that community, want to reach that part of the community. But no, really excited for that. It's just a good way to pay homage and respect to those who have served. So looking forward to that one.
Absolutely. That
Yeah,
sounds
that's
awesome.
yeah.
cool. We
Yeah.
had Bryce on the Stogie Society podcast a couple episodes ago, and really cool guy. And I like that he gives 10% to organizations, and vetted organizations. He's not just blindly just okay, yeah, here's a vet organization, here's some money. He makes sure they're legit, that money is going to
Is
help
actually
vets. Yeah.
And I did a live with Bryce probably 2 months ago when he was like really starting to make the rounds, like right after his brand launched. And I've told Hugo this, and I tell that live I did with him was so powerful and moving. We talked about his struggle with PTSD. That conversation, I didn't know where that conversation was going to go, and he handled it with such grace. He was so down to earth and so open about it. Really, just I remember walking out from that live and going, "Holy shit!" And that sheds light on veterans do struggle with suicide. It's not just veterans; it's active duty, and it life changing live getting to know Bryce, especially for such a hard subject for some to talk about, but not for him. That's just who he is.
Yep.
What's up, Sid? What's up, Charlie? How's school, man? Charlie's somewhere up NorCal. He was pretty active on YouTube for a while, and then he had to go finish school or something like that. Cool, man. So are you thinking of like being like a lot more active now that you're settled in Florida and you have a place to record and all that stuff and go live?
Yeah, so I struggle with it. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to your level, Hugo, for making videos like at that pace. But for me, cigar content has always been a creative outlet. After being in the military for will be 15 years in May total, including my time at the academy. It's an outlet. The military kind of stifled some creativity there, and I'm at the point now where I can get back to being more creative and whatnot. So for me, it's a creative outlet. It's I've made some great friends, obviously, but probably not. I'll probably keep doing the live thing because that's for me that's the easiest and it comes the most natural to me.
Okay, so your Friday Eve lives on Thursdays.
Yeah, Friday's Eve. Friday's Eve.
Nice. That's cool. What are you guys drinking? Are you guys drinking anything? I got a Woodford old fashioned.
Nice. Oh, shit.
Smoked. I smoked it, by the way.
Nice. What kind of wood?
Oak.
Solid.
Cool.
Yeah. I
I
have
was drinking-
oak, hickory, cherry, and I think walnut. I have like little tins, and
Yeah.
my smoker has like a little screen, so you just with my fucking torch, and it just like smokes it. Yeah.
All right.
I was drinking on some Dorley's 12-year from Barbados, some rum.
Nice.
You know me, dude. I'm drinking Ashland Distillery. Right now, I'm drinking the 110 whiskey.
Oh, from Ashland.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So Ben's trying to get into fitness because he's trying to get fit, I guess, to pass the Sheriff's Academy fitness test. So he's asking how many burpees should he be doing a day. He's got a test in 2 weeks. I don't know. Does anybody know how many or how rigorous that exam is?
Should be doing 200 a day.
Right.
So
Twice a day.
So
Funny story. Before you go to like boot camp or whatever, or one of the academies, before you start your first summer at the academy, they send you, hey, here's what you should be doing every day for training to get in shape. And then the first week, you don't do any physical activity at all because you have to get medically cleared. So literally everything that you did just gets lost. And so they literally,
Right.
you spent like maybe 5 or 6 weeks beforehand getting in shape, doing everything, and then that week comes and then you lose it all. And then it's part of like the mental game too, because you're at like your top physical condition, then you don't do anything, and then they expect you to get right back into it, and then they start yelling at you when you can't do it. So
Perfect.
My workout regiment is sending Sosa all sorts of like just crazy food videos.
Yes, and I appreciate you for it.
What? Like ideas
Oh, dude,
for his menu, for your menu, or what?
Just food, just crazy food. Whenever it's like just some. So I sent him one earlier. I want to say it was short ribs or some kind of lamb or something, but it was braised. And this guy took a piece of bread and he hollowed it out, and then just grabbed a bone full of this big ass meat, put it in the bread, and then just wiggled the bone out. And then it was just dripping in its own grease. And if that wasn't enough, he did it again. So you get these 2 giant pieces of meat inside this bread, and he eats it like a sandwich. And it was the greatest thing I ever saw. So I sent it to Matt.
I was sweating just watching it.
That's right.
the meat sweats.
Yeah.
The meat sweats are a real thing. They're real.
Yes.
Got Shaq. What's up, Shaq? What are you smoking, Shaq?
Yes.
Deal? Nice.
He's got those Alma del Fuego Cortez.
The TAs.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. He bought a box, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Sips and Sticks was invited too. He's getting off of work, so he should be jumping in.
Oh, right on.
Did you invite any veterans to this live besides me?
Who's not even a vet for 9.5 years.
That's right.
Yeah,
No,
right.
I mean, it's just a Veterans Day smoke with friends.
I'm just messing.
like-
I'm messing with you.
I don't think anybody. Oh, Hologram's a vet, but I
So
don't
is
know.
Raul, but he had to work.
Yeah.
But he doesn't create content. Not
Yeah.
that that matters.
He's got a phone. He can go live.
That's true.
So this
Live from the road.
pretty good on this Perdomo.
You know
By
what
the
I
way-
like
yeah.
what I like about Perdomo, and Hugo, we've talked about it, is it's not something that I'm necessarily like, oh man, I got to have all lines in my humidor ready to go. What I like about it,
Damn it, I just dropped my
always
ash.
consistent. It's always consistent with the draw, the construction, the flavors, and all that. So I can go and grab a Perdomo, and I know exactly what I'm going to get from it. That's what I like about Perdomo.
Hugo's been smoking that for an hour.
That's where he's at after an hour.
No, I started just 30 minutes. Got AZ saying Dwight's grandpa was a veteran. He battled with obesity.
Dang. Dang.
What's up, AZ? What are you smoking, bro?
Who won?
That's the more important question.
That's right.
Shoot, AZ just had that. I want to get one and try it. The Goldie? I think it's the Goldie or whatever. I'll have
From
to
La
go look.
Palina?
Yeah, I
La
haven't
Palina?
had that. I've heard a lot of people say it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I haven't
the
had anything by
Lancero.
that line at all.
Mm-mm.
I've had the Lancero, Lagunito, Laguito, something like that. It's really good.
Okay.
And then back in the day, I had like Paulina Maduro and El Diario. Also has like some lady on the band. I don't know, Short Robusto is really good. So I know they have like a lot of lines too. So I don't know. I mean, I don't have a lot of their stuff, but the stuff I smoked is pretty decent. But that Laguito or Lagunito, whatever you want to call it, whatever it's called, really nice. It's almost like the Martinique. I don't know if you guys have smoked the Martinique.
I got two
No,
on
I
the
have
way,
not.
but I haven't had them yet.
Mhm.
Well, of course I haven't had them because they're on the way. But
Mhm.
Right.
yeah, I've got the.
I'd be really impressed if you had one already.
Man, I smoked it. It's still on the truck. It's great. Yeah, I ordered whatever the. I don't want to call it the regular size, but there's two sizes I know, and I got the Lancero coming, and I got one of the other size. Is it a 6x54 or something? I don't know.
I think
Okay.
my cigar mission for 2025
is to get into Lanceros because I really
Oh
neglected
man.
those cigars.
but I know that's like the creme de la creme.
In terms of flavor, in terms of intensity. So
Yeah.
I think that might be my mission for 2025.
Yeah, me too.
For me, it's crazy. When you smoke it, especially if you smoke through a whole line of cigars, right? You smoke all the Vitolas. You can always taste the difference, tell the difference from Vitola to Vitola. But the dramatic change to a Lancero is amazing. I love a Lancero.
Lanceros and Candela cigars always scare me for whatever reason. Well, not scared. Scared is not the right word, but they intimidate me.
Really? The what do you call it? The Candelas? Why?
Just I've had one before, and the flavor just did not sit right with me. But that was early on in my cigar journey, so it might be time to revisit it now that my palate's a little more refined. Now that I'm getting.
I feel like Candelas are pretty much just grass, barnyard, and flowers.
Right, and Hugo knows all about the
barnyard flavor, so
That's right.
Barnyard.
barnyard. barnyard.
I think he gets royalties every time he says it. He gets 10 cents or something.
Chang chang.
Charlie's saying he's smoking a joint for Vietnam vets.
That's very appropriate.
Oh shit, that shit's funny. I plan to make a return at some point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's kind of hard to manage school and create content. Like school's already like a full time, even like more than full time because you got to do homework and stuff like that.
I mean, I'm only 3 episodes deep, and I'm no pro by any means. I'm still learning as I go. But I mean, just dropping one a week. With the filming, it's the easy part, right? But all the editing between having 2 kids and a wife and a full-time job, and life that happens because life always happens around all the other shit on top of it. It's I give you a lot of credit, man. You pump out a lot of content. Well, both of you, even Matt pumps out a lot of content for having to deal with the regular every day-to-day life.
Yeah, it's it can be a lot.
Pain in the dick. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you're wanting to get, because I'll go on and edit in like stuff going across the screen and all that. If I didn't do some of that, it'd be a little bit easier. But like it's
the overlays and that. when you
Yeah.
do the thing where you're there and there's the screen behind you, and then you make some shit pop up and you're pointing at it in the correct order.
Yep.
I'm thinking to myself, how long did he practice that?
Yeah. And the thing is, it's fun, so I just do them. They take a while. Like for me, with just like you're saying, with kids and all that,
Yeah.
But it's like, man, it's fun. But even
For sure.
even if you're just going to edit an intro and outro, and you got a few videos to splice together, you're always. Every time I go through a video, I might think, hey, this thing's solid. But as I'm watching it during the editing, I'm like, whoa, wait, I just repeated something I just said, or next thing you know, an hour later, you got it.
Right.
It's fun though. I enjoy it. It's a good time.
I think I'm gonna do what Ugo does and just change my shirt in between cigars so it looks like it's a different day.
I've done that.
I have
If
the same shirt.
I do that too.
Hugo was wearing that same hoodie on Friday, actually.
Bro, I just put on the sweater in the morning because it's cold. And then after that, you know which one's the morning video because I have my sweater on. And then the afternoon video, I have my t-shirt on. So
Well, you know what you do. Everybody just has to make a T-shirt with I'll have sober cigars, and everybody just make so you can just wear the same shirt every time, and nobody'll notice if I have my spam shirt on for 3 videos in a row. Because for me, sometimes, if I got an afternoon off or whatever, kids are at school, whatever, if it's like, whoa, I got a few hours to do something, I'm going to smoke a cigar anyways, I might as well do a video. Get that cigar done. It's like, shit, I got time to do one more cigar. I'll do a video on this. I'm going to enjoy the cigar and do a video and try to get them jammed out and onto the computer. So then it's, okay, now wait till next week, have some free time and edit them. And
hell yeah. What's Ben saying? Perdomo hasn't done LE limited editions in a long time. Do they have any LEs? I don't know.
Not really.
I think they just pretty much do their core line, don't they?
Yeah, the anniversaries are like their special shit.
All right, yeah, that's what they're known for. Yeah.
But those are regular production. Like you can get those any day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're like limited release but regular production.
Ah, okay. I don't know. I mean, I see those all day. Even the 30th, even like the new one.
Yeah, I think
I like a lot of the anniversary stuff. Good. Oh, I got to do the opposite. Matt.
Oh, yeah. I think I don't know for sure, but I think Perdomo just pretty much just adds to their core line. You had the 10th, that line, then the 20th, and now recently the 30th came out. Again, I've only
vintage
been for a year, so
the vintage line is fairly new, isn't it? Or have I just been living under a rock?
I don't know. Like this is the first time
Also possible.
I see the cigar, the vintage. I know they have like the double barrel aged and
the lot 23.
The lots, yeah, those are like the
economy brands.
There are so many freaking cigars out there. It's almost
impossible to keep up with how many are freaking coming out. It seems 2024 has seemed to be the year of Warped. Warped has been pushing out cigars like crazy. It's hard to keep up sometimes. I'll be honest. Like some of the cigars that they talk about on on Cigars Unbanded, it's like what? Like it's crazy to. But obviously they invest a lot more time into knowing that, but it's hard to keep up.
Speaking of Cigars Unbanded, I'll be on Cigars Unbanded this Thursday. If anybody's interested. Shameless plug there. Cigar number 2.
Shameless plug. So AZ smoking Cohiba and Fundadores Lancero today.
Nice.
Yeah, that guy smokes good
bangers
stuff.
All day, every day.
Well, and he's got the whole aging thing. He's got that thing down. He can get a box, smoke one out of it, and be like, needs it. I'll try one again in another year. Try it again. Nope, a couple more years.
Dude.
Patience.
I wonder
Patience
if
is a
time
virtue.
passes by quick for you when you're like that deep into cigars, bro. Like that's crazy, dude. How the years can just fly by and you're like,
That's how you know you have a problem when you're dependent on one more year and I get to have it. I can't wait, you know.
damn, bro, that's insane.
That's
So
some serious long ball, right? Though, if you're buying cigars and you're thinking to yourself, all right, I'll get these 3 boxes, and in 6 years they're gonna be fucking perfect.
oh wait, he's saying he's not smoking those today. Those are recommended Lanceros. Oh, okay.
Oh hell yeah! All right, somebody write those down.
I was gonna say if you're smoking those, jump on so you can show us.
Yeah,
Let me know.
Yeah, I also
Okay.
have yet to really jump into the Lancero world.
Yeah.
That's something I've been wanting to
do it, man.
out more.
Especially if it's a cigar you know, like that you already enjoy, and they make a Lancero. Start there. Try that.
Okay, that's a good.
Per-
That's good.
That's a real good idea.
I mean, I the one that really sold me on it because I was always curious with Lanceros, and I would try here and there, La Promesa, different my father's, but the one that really sold me on it was the Series V Oliva. Because I mean, I like that line anyway
Right.
in almost every Vitola, but that fucking Lancero slaps every time.
Is it just a different flavor profile, different experience altogether?
You get more, yeah, you get less filler, you get more of the core of the blend, and you get more wrapper leaf.
True.
Yeah.
It changes the whole experience.
And a
Yeah,
lot
I
of people
like
don't.
that one too.
80% of a cigar's
Cigar's flavor comes from the wrapper. It's not the stuff inside.
Right.
It's the wrapper that makes the cigar. So
Mm. Yeah, because
So-
I mean, if Art was here, Art would argue that the whole thing is important, right? And because I heard him arguing the other day, I was on a live with him. He was discussing how the filler and the binder is what when they make the blend, what they think of, and the wrapper is an afterthought. But the wrapper is what spends all of its time directly on your mouth. No diddy. So that's where all the flavor, I feel like most of the flavor comes from in that sense. So I'm in agreement. Just saying.
it also depends on the size of the cigar. The
Yeah.
influence that the wrapper has. Like obviously, like a Toro or a Gordo, the filler. There's a bunch of filler in there, so it's gonna have.
I don't.
more
You know,
influence.
I really don't
Soundtrack.
smoke Robusto. I really don't smoke Robustos anymore. For me, it's Toros, just because of the timing. That's just for me what I prefer. Because I tend to smoke quick. I'm not as slow as Hugo, and so for me, a Robusto would be gone in like 25, 30 minutes. Where if I'm saying time to smoke a cigar, I want to enjoy it for like an hour. That's generally Hugo. You'll be proud of me. I've been smoking this cigar for an hour and a half. That's a long time for me. So
What size is it?
it was a Toro.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
getting better.
What's funny is I find that when I'm smoking on a live like this, and I don't mean like in a video chat with a group with people, but when I'm on doing this, I don't know why, but I smoke super fast. Like I'm like Roger, Roger can burn through a Toro in 20 minutes. And so I've got to make sure I'm like, no, set the cigar down. Why do I keep smoking it? It's fine.
Peter smokes cigars really fast too. He on Unbanded, he goes through them like crazy that first cigar.
Yeah, he does. He's one of him and Roger. Roger's the fastest, and I think Peter, and then Carpi, and then Felipe is the slowest one. He takes his time. He likes to enjoy all the flavors. But Erica is actually, I think she's a vet, right, Matt?
Yep. She was Coast Guard.
Oh, like me.
Yeah. I
Nice.
forget how many years. If she's still here, she can let us know how long she was in. But yeah, she was Coast Guard.
Well, happy
Right
Veterans
on.
Day to Erica. Thank you for your service.
That's right.
What's crazy is a lot of, so I'll just plug for the Coast Guard right now. A lot of people don't realize that the Coast Guard is a full-on branch of the U.S. military. Our members get paid the same as the enlisted officers for the other branches of service. The Coast Guard is so unique because we fall under the Department of Homeland Security. We don't fall under DOD.
but we are still a fully active military service. We have law enforcement authorities. We have military authorities. So yeah, don't forget about the Coast Guard. Well, I was playing golf today and I met a Marine, and he said, "What branch?" Coast Guard. Well, that's not military. And then me and him got into a whole thing. But I actually educated him because I'm like, oh yeah, the Coast Guard and Marines have a very close relationship. He's like, no, I think you're thinking about the Navy. I'm like, no, I'm not. During World War II, at the Battle of Guadalcanal, Douglas Monroe, who is the only Medal of Honor service winner that the Coast Guard has, during the landing, he put his landing craft in between 500 Marines and Japanese fire, and made the ultimate sacrifice. And so a lot of people don't realize, the Coast Guard's been involved in every major conflict that the U.S. has been a part of. But it was cool to see his face. Like, I've been to Guadalcanal. I'm like, you've been to Guadalcanal and you don't know this story, But yeah, so the Coast Guard, we've played our part, and a lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
True. She's saying
Very true.
7.5 years. The Coast Guard's the government's best kept secret.
It is.
Okay. Interesting. How's everybody's cigar doing?
Bro, I love this fucking cigar. I just took the secondary band off. I mean, what can you say about a Connecticut pub? Coffee, cocoa.
I'm enjoying the conversation, so I'm trying to keep this little guy alive as long as possible.
You got to get into pipes.
That's the other thing too with doing lives like this is if you really get talking back and forth, and it's like you're having to relight your cigar. If you're not fast puffing it, it's going out, and it's like,
right.
Man.
So the Cameroon was LE but discontinued. No wonder I never saw the Cameroon.
Same. I was just thinking that.
You know what I'm looking forward to is after this?
My wife is going to make me shower twice. I'm going to have to brush my teeth at least 3 times and then do the mouthwash just to get back in bed. And even after that, she'll still say you smell like shit. Every time without fail.
I think that, yeah. I think everybody has that problem except for Sosa. He's a badass.
Yeah. I sleep on the couch.
Yeah,
Problem solved.
You don't have that problem. You just avoid that problem altogether.
All together. That's it.
Oh,
The baby has been spoiled rotten since birth. I have a king size bed, and it all started when she was enormously pregnant in the last 2 months or whatever. My oldest son, who was afraid of the dark, was sleeping in our bed. We both got kicked out, so he and I started sleeping on the couch, and he since I think earlier this year started sleeping alone in his room. I don't know, but I'm like a weird dad, right? So I love my kids, and I think about his feelings. So since the other one is still in the bed, I don't sleep in the bed so that he doesn't get jealous. He doesn't wake up in the middle of the night and go, look at these motherfuckers all sleeping together, and I'm over here by myself in the dark, afraid. So I sleep on the couch. So
Do you have any pets?
if he gets up, I'm in a familiar place.
Do you have any pets? Because then you can add the dog to the bed too, and next thing you know,
Right.
In the bed.
Yeah, no, I don't have any pets, thankfully. 2 kids is enough. 2 boys.
wonder, dude.
that qualifies.
Sosa stays till 2, 3 in the morning outside, and then he goes inside like nothing. I'm like,
Yeah, I got no one to answer to. I'm going to sleep on the couch anyway.
That makes sense. Makes total sense. No,
I
dude,
don't.
I
I like to take problems head on, so I don't avoid the problem, Sosa. I just deal with the shit for my wife.
Yeah, no, I hear you. She's actually been very supportive of everything throughout all of this, so I'm blessed. Like I said, that the whole tent thing was her idea, and we joke all right, it's wintertime, it's time for you to move out, and I laugh. Spend all my time on the balcony anyway. So,
How long have you had the tent for?
this will be my 3rd winter.
By year 10, it's gonna
Be your clubhouse essentially. It's gonna get
little upgrades here and there.
Absolutely, I'm already thinking of things to modify this year.
It's an
It needs
expensive
more
hobby,
lights
man.
inside. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'll never forget. I have 10 desktops and I need one, right? But I'll never forget the first time my wife noticed that my collection had grown. I was sitting at the table, just doing my thing, talking. We're having a conversation. She was on the couch, and I see her eyes just slowly glaze this way, and she stares off, and then she turns around. She goes, "Huh, you have 7 humidors." And I just quietly leaned over, like, "No shit.
Yes, I do.
When did that happen?" You know what I mean?
Where did they come from?
Yeah. It's like gremlins. You can't feed them after midnight.
They just
Exactly.
duplicate.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, what's up, JB? What are you smoking, bro? Look at Peter being a bully over here. Don't worry about it, JB. We all know Peter's a bully.
But hey, guys, my cigar is just about done, and I think I'm gonna call it a night here. But Hugo, thanks for the last minute invite. I don't mean that as a slight. I do, and I don't. No. I just want to say one thing on behalf of veterans and active duty. People don't realize the sacrifice that veterans have made, that active duty have made, and it's not. Yes, the service member feels the sacrifice, but it's really the families. The families are the one that are without their loved ones for an extended period of time, or that have to put up with all the shit and regulations that we have to go through on a day-to-day basis. So, hats off to every veteran who's paved the way for people like me who serve now, because I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for those before me. And also, we wouldn't be where we are as a nation without those that have saved and give the ultimate sacrifice. So that's my plug for Veterans Day. Important holiday.
Amen.
You still got a few hours left. Know a veteran or know someone in the military, just say thank you for your service, because it goes a long way, and it helps reinforces what we do and why we do what we do. So that's my little plug.
Heard that. Amen.
Awesome, bro. Hell yeah. Keep up the good work.
I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll try to keep it safe. But anyway, guys, Matt, so it's a pleasure meeting you. Hope to have more, talk to you guys more. But hope everyone has a good rest of your night. Take care, everyone. Crazy Gringo.
By the
See
way,
you, John.
by
See
by
ya.
the way, John Sosa
Yep.
does the spiciest cigars on YouTube
Oh.
now. So his YouTube is Smoke Signals with Sosa.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The Cohiba Riviera. I love that.
Heard
cigar.
that.
It's a very spicy cigar, so check that one out.
Done. Thank you.
All right, guys. Have a good rest of your night. Happy Veterans Day. Take care.
See you, man.
Later, bro. What's Pete saying? JFK files were the best kept secret. Oh damn! Right on time, bro.
What's up? What's up?
Damn. The stupid play symbol keeps coming up on my screen. There we go.
DC.
What is up?
There-
Right on
You guys
time.
hear me okay?
Yeah.
That was kind of weird. I was looking down, typing something to Mike in the chat, and I look up and I'm like, there's DC. Gringo's gone and
Yeah.
DC.
We did it like a swaparoo.
Mhm.
Fucking live all the way from Total Recall. Look at that background.
You like it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Fuck
why
yeah.
Total Recall? Does that remind you of the movie or what?
It reminds me of the scene with the red light where Benny is in the giant drill and he's screaming, "Quaid, I'm gonna kill you!" Right? It's red inside and shit, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger puts the drill inside on the side of the shit and it kills Benny. Benny, screw you! And he's just, oh, nobody. All right.
The only
well,
the only parts I remember from Total Recall is like the villain where he has like a triple he's like all fat.
the alien hand. That's Benny.
Oh, that's Benny?
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
he's got the alien hand. Comes out like this and shit. He's got three fucking fingers or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That,
a
and then
weird
there's
movie,
the
dude.
chick with the 3 tits. That's about the only other thing that's really memorable from that movie.
Ah, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That was like what, 90s? 90s?
Maybe, yeah,
had to
early
be
90s, late 80s.
What's up, Carpy?
Ooh. Now it's a party.
Carpy, the chili sauce assassin?
That's right.
I like that.
Yeah, Mikey, you should do a giveaway when you hit 1,000, which is pretty soon.
He's right there at it, ain't he?
Yeah, he's like at 850 or something like that.
Yeah. I told him just sign a miter box and give that away. Maybe a box of Brads or something. Fucking tool belt. Here you go, guys.
Send a Sawzall, skill saw or something. That'd be funny.
Exactly.
Some fucking 16Ds or what? You know what 16Ds are?
Mm-mm.
It's some nails.
Oh,
16 penny nail.
Yeah, exactly. 16 penny nail. Yep, that's exactly what it is. What's up, DC? What are you smoking?
I was on the way home listening to you guys, and I got a little excited to find out, that Saka was in the Navy. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it right out the box. So lit up a golden child.
nice.
I am not complaining one bit, dude. Right out the box, I was freaking surprised. This is nice,
Yeah.
open draw. Like I didn't even check the RH, but it is nice. This thing is. My light is really good here. Look at this. I guess you can see everything.
Is that your first time having the Golden Child, DC?
My first on Derma of this one, yeah.
Got it.
Wait, have you had?
Yeah, I had one yesterday. It was my first. That was amazing. What a fucking delicious stick that is.
Yeah.
I've
This
had
thing's
the
I
really
might
regular-
get
so
another
well.
one so I can get a chubby. I don't know. Still on the fence with that. Sore subject? I see Matt's shaking his head.
I don't want to say anything. We'll just.
All right, then. We'll move on. Moving on. How was work, DC?
Work was good, man. I just I sent out a few messages to a couple of buddies, friends, family, wishing them a happy Veterans Day, thanking them for everything. That's really important. Had some other people reach back out thanking me, which was really cool, but I wasn't doing it for that. I was just, being polite as I can be and thanking them for everything they've done.
Fuck yeah.
What's up?
Damn, this is nice. Whew.
Man,
I feel
thought it was
like,
I thought it
especially
was
as
two-
it burned along. Go ahead.
I thought it was two bands, and it's one huge fucking band, dude.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
they're just one big one.
Can wrap it around your little wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I found because I smoked my first Golden Child yesterday, and I've never had a Zenderma at all. But I felt especially as the cigar progressed, most of the fun was in the retro.
Yeah.
It even said, I
Oh,
think
such
it
a
even
good
says
stick.
on the box that you need a retro, doesn't it?
I didn't look at it that well, dude. I just ripped it open and pulled one out.
Let me look real quick. Let me pull up the box. I think it says on the box you should retro. I'll look it up.
Like Carpy's comment. It's pretty good.
The regular Don Derma's good too. You have to
I
get
have that
some
one.
of those.
I haven't had the pleasure.
Mikey wants to do a Busta Roger or what? Wait, you guys don't know about that one?
Oh, what?
Busta
What'd Roger do?
Good. I guess he he had a giveaway, and he asked like people that had sent him bombs if he can hit those cigars in the giveaway. I mean, everybody knows about it. You guys, I'm surprised you guys didn't know.
I remember hearing people joking about getting
Yeah.
something that somebody else sent, but I didn't realize it was for a giveaway thing. That's funny.
Yeah, but he actually asked, like he got permission from people, so they were like, "Yeah, that's cool." Oh,
We
he's
can-
gonna do a giveaway before the end of the year.
Oh. Fuck yeah. Diamond plate toolbox.
Ooh.
Autograph.
Full of
He's
cigars.
giving away his dry eraser board.
This is fun.
I'm about to just go in and get my box so I can show you where it talks about retroing. Can't find
Is
a
it?
I mean, I guess I could go grab mine. It's right here.
Isn't there a card that comes with it, or is it like printed on the box itself?
Oh, here it is. So on
Yeah,
the
there was
end
no
of the-
card.
On the end of the box, it says retro hailing strongly recommended for the full experience. And it's
Yeah.
true.
Okay.
It's true.
Yeah, that was so much of it for me.
Because when I first had one, it was Peter had sent one, and that was before I started retroing. And I was like, I should wait, but okay, I'll just smoke it. And I enjoyed it. And so I went and bought a box because that's when the Don Dermas were coming out. I got that and I retroed, and I was like, oh wow, yeah, you should not smoke this cigar if you don't retro.
Yeah, exactly. You get half of the notes on the retro hell.
Yep.
Or the experience, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Which since I've been finally, started retroing a while back, there's quite a few cigars where on the regular palate it's good, but then you retro and it's, oh man, where did these flavors come from?
Right. It's crazy, right? Because your sense of smell triggers so many other flavors that your tongue just totally missed.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man.
I
it
tried to
does.
retro pizza the other day and that didn't work. But
You got to just chop that up and snort it.
You got a fucking pepperoni stuck in your fucking nasal. Like,
See that doctor visit.
You gotta
on
get
emergency room
you gotta get the
windows.
full experience, bro. Got to get the full experience.
that'd be
oh yeah,
Sosa
Mikey's
style.
sponsored by
Spicy.
Cavalier. Damn, bro, how
Sponsored
many
by
fucking
Cavalier.
cameras does that phone have, bro? That shit looks like a fucking like a tarantula.
Like that?
He can go live on all platforms with that phone.
Yeah, I'm right now.
One camera for each fucking platform.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
I can't talk a lot of shit. Mine has like 5 on the back.
Did you guys see One Team Matt's newest video?
Which
The
one?
Netflix video?
Yeah, he's about to get sued, man. Look at that. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
dude.
Intro.
They can sue CapCut. They can sue Cap.
I'll tell you what. It got my attention. I saw that fucking ad and it went boom. And I was like, oh,
I
Matt
literally
got
thought
a
you
deal
were
on
gonna
Netflix?
post a
What's
video.
happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Netflix came out with a cigar movie. Oh no.
Damn, he smoked all the Cavaliers already. Didn't he get like a box or 2 boxes from them?
He's got plenty of Cavaliers, bro.
No, but
2
he's saying-
boxes, 5 T-shirts.
no, because AZ was saying
Pair of socks.
the sponsored by Cavalier. So
Mhm.
Carpenter's saying that he smoked all the ones that they gave him. But I remember it being like at least a box. That's a lot of cigars.
The guy smokes a pretty good amount.
Well, yeah.
The man
but, I
posts a
mean,
lot of videos.
Yeah, he does. But he's smoking a lot of like cigars for his content. Like every cigar he smoked is like
Yeah.
for his videos.
Hey, our boy Johnny went through all of his bomb from AZ in like less than 24 hours. So
Yeah, something like that, like 48 hours. He smoked those things so quick.
Bro. He's like the most impatient man ever.
I get it though, because I'll get some cigars and I'm like, all right, maybe these couple are for next week. And then the next day I'm like, fuck it, I want to smoke it now. Especially if it's something new I haven't tried and I've heard it and I'm pretty sure it's going to be really good. It's tough to wait.
I try to wait, especially for the new stuff, because on a typical day-to-day, there's a small window before I just trash my whole palate. It's got to be in the morning, or I'm gonna live my life, and it's not gonna be fair to the cigar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I learned a while back from it was Mike Carpenter who told me. He was like, hey, to get the full experience, like you can't be smoking 3-4 5 big, bold, crazy, peppery cigars, and then think you're going to smoke one, a milder one with a lot more nuance and flavor. You're not going to get. You might still think it's a good cigar. But you're not gonna get what you should be getting from it. And so I started being like, okay, so now if I have like a nice cigar, a new cigar, something like that, it's either going to be the first one of the day, or if it's going to be later on and I do want to have a cigar earlier in the day, I'll go with like a light Connecticut or something like that. And I'll make sure there's plenty of time has went by before I smoke that nicer cigar, you know. And that really elevated my enjoyment of the cigars. And when I started doing that, I was like, oh shit, yeah, Mike was right.
Yeah, there's certain cigars where if I really want to enjoy one, an Angel Share is a perfect example. I love the Angel Share, but if I know I'm going to smoke an Angel Share, I'll wake up a good hour and a half before the rest of the household, so I can have a cup of coffee outside by myself and just enjoy it first thing in the morning.
Yep.
Doesn't it just hit, bro? Where like you're just outside, everybody's sleeping, they're safe inside your house. You're the king of your kingdom here, and then like you're over here like, yeah, I'm smoking a cigar with some coffee, waiting for my family.
For sure. Well, it's the most gangster shit you can do.
Bro,
for sure.
It's amazing. And then like,
how much of that whiskey have you had already, Hugo?
Huh?
How much of that whiskey have you had already?
No, it's just one, bro.
It was just like it's a great visual right there.
It's great, bro. And then like your little one comes, or like your girl comes, like
the rooster crows and everyone wakes up.
Like, are we gonna have breakfast soon? Yeah, let me just finish this cigar right here.
Yeah,
breakfast in a bit.
Well, that's when my almost 3-year-old gets out of bed, comes downstairs, comes to the back sliding glass door, bangs on it. I poopied. I poopied.
right.
I poopied. God damn it. All right.
What's amazing about life is how full circle it'll come, because one day you'll come down the stairs from your bedroom and knock on the glass and tell your kid, I poopied.
Well, no, I'll be out back smoking a cigar in the morning still. It'll be the same scenario. She'll be like, oh, Dad, breakfast is ready. And I'll be like, I poopied.
Oh, man. Well, at least you don't get like the Hispanic kids like, caca, caca.
That's right.
So, some of them say poo poo, which is, I guess, is a little bit better, but dude, caca, caca.
Po, po.
Oh, po, po, po. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Matt, how did you know that 16Ds were 16 penny nails?
So when I did HVAC work, when I started doing it, we would do install. So we did install in like these large retirement homes. So we had to do all our own framing for where the ductwork was going and the return vents and all that. So
Okay.
I had to do a little framing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I used anything more than 10 penny ever. Unless what's those double-headed roofing nails, whatever those are. But I think they're still 8 or 10 penny.
Oh, those are called the one with the red cap, right? The caps. So hold on the sheeting.
So when I used to do siding, we used to put the scaffolding we used to use these double-headed nails,
yes.
so they're double stacked, so you can pull them out later.
Oh, yes. Yeah, those are for forming as well, because you can pull them out. Yeah.
Heard that.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? I forgot. So what he's saying, that a lot of people rebomb stuff. They think they're
slick. Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. A lot of cigars look the same.
Have you guys ever re-gifted some of your bombs? Be honest.
I re-gifted all the Alec Bradley's Gabriel gave us. And then some guy
that's what I was waiting for you to say.
And then some guy recently gave me a bunch of Gurkha, so those went to the community drawer, to the community box.
Dang.
Except for
I'm
that
happy
one you're
I
gonna
didn't
smoke
get a
live.
single Alec Bradley, so I'm good on that.
That's too funny.
Well, I was going through one of my little plastic cases I have in my Tupperware I have in my wine door, and I saw one a cigar had fucking mold on it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" It was like at the bottom. So I go and I fucking search, and it's one of the Alec Bradleys that Gabriel gifted me, and I fucking tossed that motherfucker like in the fucking trash can, like gonna.
Dude, I thought I smoked them all. I really thought that I finally went through them all, and I found 2 more in my large Tupperware in the garage. So I'm gonna smoke them. I'm gonna get through all of them. I gotta do
Alec
it, man.
Bradley's.
Yeah. Oh, and then on top of that, I got some more through another bomb recently. So I don't mind it, dude. I'm okay smoking all of them, trying them all out. I mean, everyone knows some are good, some aren't, and they're okay with if we got to toss them, we got to toss them. Obviously, I'm not going to tell anybody I tossed it because that's just for me. It just sounds rude. But
Yeah.
I'll definitely smoke it. I'm going to try it out.
Well, you're nice.
That's why people like me more than you.
Do they? What are you drinking, bro?
A beer. I didn't grab a whiskey this time, but a Cellar Maker West Coast IPA. This one is called Maximum Joy. That character.
That's a nice can.
Bro, my lighting is on point. I'm going to make sure I stick to this. This is just clean.
Yeah,
You
that's
get
nice.
the white brightness off my laptop, and then the back light, the front light.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Whew. Stick to this. Fun.
Yeah, you almost look like a fucking Smurf or something.
I'm a big
Sure.
ass
Reminds
Smurf.
me of Max Headroom. I don't know if I think Hugo, you're old enough to remember Max Headroom, right? The Coca-Cola guy. Yeah.
I mean,
He's not
I should-
American enough to know that. That's the problem.
Is it from the 80s?
Yeah, 80s, 90s. Yeah. He was famous on MTV. I don't know if you remember MTV back when they used to show
Oh,
music.
yeah, he would come up with like fucking strobes on his face, right? Like,
Yeah.
right? Okay, I never knew the name.
Oh
Max
yeah.
Headroom.
He'd always have the just talking. He
Yep.
wasn't he? Didn't he have a part in Total Recall? Or
He might have.
not Total Recall.
Or Back to the
Demolition Man.
Future. Oh,
Demolition
maybe
Man.
Demolition.
When Taco Bell was like the luxury restaurant or something. I think. I can't remember now.
I don't know. We'll have to Google it.
I'm gonna look it up now because it's gonna bug me later.
I missed that one. I didn't see what Mike said.
There's a question for all of us.
AZ with the hard questions all the time, man.
I mean, for me right now, it's for fun, right? And it's a log. I think it was Hugo one time in one of his lives that said that his whole thing was like just his cigar journal, but on the internet, like a digital version, which spoke to me, and that's cool, you know. And for me, especially I mean, ultimately, I would love to find a cigar that just hits me really hard and makes me cry while I smoke it, and buy boxes of it and keep it forever. But you know, for me, it's also fun. I don't have aspirations of it ever blowing up. If it did, that'd be cool. But you know, realistically, it's just a hobby. It's really cool. It's something I can share my experiences with other people who are in the cigar world. For me, what got me into the content to begin with was my curiosity, my wanting to nerd out, my wanting to look for other people's experiences, their points of view, their opinions. And also what brought me to this community was I didn't want to watch the regular content that's out there made by people that own shops or represent shops that are selling you things. I just wanted to deep dive into the knowledge and the experience that other people have. And that ultimately brought me to a lot of you guys and to Hugo, who invited me into this community, which has been amazing, especially for that nerd in me that wants to learn more stuff, that wants to sponge as much as I can learn from other people. This has been a great avenue for that.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah.
I think for me, I'm having fun with it, man. I know I had talked about like if I can sell enough merch, I want to use that to like kind of go visit other people like that are in our groups and like hang out, check out their lounge, make like a video on it, just get more content out with that. It's fun. Like I'm having fun with what I'm doing, creating a little fun, exciting stuff. I gotta wrap it back up because work's been crazy for me. That it's been really tough to like sit down and do things because it takes time. There's a lot of stuff that I have to do, and if I don't get it right the first time, it's like 15 tries again. And like my wife will tell you too, when I walk through the room and I'm doing my little walkthroughs, that's not like 1 or 2 times. That's 15 takes, like walking down the stairs into the room, doing all that noise. Like it's fun. I hope it looks natural, but Jesus, it's not. It's a lot of work. But I don't know if I'm trying to go big and crazy, but I'm just trying to have fun with it. Like, just as long as my people like it and you guys are having fun with it, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And you bring a kind of production value. It shows how much time you spend on different takes and the editing and all the shit that you do. The stuff you do is very fun in that aspect. So keep it up.
Cheers to that. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Matt, the question is, AZ's asking, what are your goals for your channel?
So it's cigar content. So for me, it's just something I like to do for fun. I have my other channel, my Matt in the Morning, and same thing. It was just something for fun. And I have food stuff on there, and it started for me as just a way to kind of have the food I like and a quick way to reference, the recipes and all that. And I enjoyed making the videos. It was just something fun, kind of like a fun hobby. And so with getting into cigars and then starting the Instagram, and the Instagram I just started just to have it separate from my personal Instagram, to be able to just have nothing but cigar stuff. And then it was like, oh, I might as well give my thoughts on a cigar. Oh, well, I might as well do a reel to have a minute and a half to have a few words out there. And then it just kind of transpired into there's not enough time to get my thoughts on a cigar out in a minute and a half. So let me just do YouTube again. So I don't really have, like a long, like benchmarks of, okay, in a year, I want to be here, here, and then here. I just want to be able to get a video out a week, have a good time, meet lots of great people, and do stuff like this, just be able to hang out with friends and just bullshit for a bit and talk about good cigars and bad cigars, so that's really it for me. Just kind of, just something fun and a way to just kind of come together with other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Hell yeah. Yeah. Again, it's tobacco content, so it's not really a topic category that's favorable here on YouTube. So at the end of the day, it's just for fun. And I think, well, personally speaking, like I try to maximize what I do for my channel so I won't take a lot of time from my personal life because obviously, like, aside from like getting bombs from people, like, which, I appreciate that people just offer and whatever, it's pretty cool because a lot of the cigars that I've reviewed, they're recent releases, which I appreciate because then I don't have to go buy a cigar to review, which that was one of my goals for 2024 was to have more cigars that are new releases because what's the point of just reviewing fucking old cigars, which a lot of people do smoke them still, but people want to see the new stuff as well. So
yeah,
so like Sosa was saying, yeah, for me it's like it's a digital diary, a digital cigar journal. um and now that I'm a year into it, and for example, spending money like on StreamYard, on other softwares and stuff like that. So I want to have like, like a merch shop eventually where I can get a little bit of, income so I can pay for those things, and that'll be cool. Like I don't have to like be on a payroll or anything like that. Because then I would have to actually dedicate like an actual job, and I would have to meet deadlines and this and that, and then it's gonna become like a job, and I don't want that. I want it
Yeah.
to be fun all the time, and smoke with friends and stuff like that. So
What if we built a pyramid scheme?
Where's the exit button? Where's the exit button?
do you want to call it the Wolf Pack?
Oh, well,
We can't say that. There's 3 members in this chat right now. Can't do that.
2.
Oh,
Too.
I did.
all right.
Oh, motherfucker. Hugo. I'm gonna say, oh, that made my throat burn, bro. That was good. Man, did he freeze, or is his face just stuck like that?
I think he froze.
Oh my god, I gotta get a photo of that.
Too late.
Oh,
Ah,
Damn it.
damn it. It'll be in the video later.
That was a perfect freeze moment too.
That was
Had
was
like
the
a
caca
smirky
face.
smile. That was
the
great.
caca face right there. He's like,
Dude,
Oh,
my girl
man.
freaking the switch. So there's a switch by the entrance that it controls basically all the power outside, and she thought it was she got it confused with the living room lights, and she freaking flicked it off, and I was like, really? Mikey's giving us a carpenter class. 8Ds are the duplex are the little ones. 16Ds are the bigger ones.
Wow. Yes.
The red light's too bright. He said it's the red light district, bro.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Kirby
He
Allison.
puts the red light on. He
bro.
puts the red light on for his foot finder.
Doesn't Kirby have like a lot of followers?
Kirby, yeah.
How many does
Oh,
he
Kirby
have?
Allison. He does. Kirby Allison has a lot of followers.
Thousands, right?
Yeah.
100 or
Let me
I don't
check.
know.
Oh, I don't know.
I watch a few of his stuff, of his things, but I like the Hakakians better.
The Sahakians, yeah. The Sahakians. What was the other one? We had the other family there too. It's a good video. But I mean, his stuff, his bespoke hangers and socks and stuff, it can get rather boring.
Kirby Allison has 790,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yes, so-
I'm almost there. I'm almost there, Easy.
Yeah. I've got 21. Top that.
How many do I got? Let's see. 61.
There you go.
Nice. You can go live on your own now.
Yep.
What's up,
Steve,
Steve?
how are you?
Steve.
How's- You working, brother? You're off? What's going on? This guy works like 24/7.
I know he's done with the crazy for months he had that mandatory overtime.
Yeah.
And, like, this dude was pumping out like 18-hour days every day.
Steve, was Steve a veteran as well? Yes, right? Am I confusing him with someone else?
I don't know.
Maybe.
He's still in here. Steve, are you a vet as well? I don't know, or if he's no.
Okay.
No.
I got him mixed up with somebody else, but
Raul. You're
Steve,
thinking about
Steve works a
Raul.
pretty hard job. Thank you for everything you do,
Oh,
man. Yeah.
That ain't no joke.
Yep.
Steve is
Yeah, I
what we
remember when he would
call.
pop in. Go ahead.
Steve is what we would call over here in Baldwin Park, or he's a narco. Kind of, right? Something like that.
Kind of. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he works drug detail, but you
Yeah,
guys know why riot cops always leave for work early? To beat the crowd.
Wow.
You're welcome for that one.
No, where's my soundboard at?
Yeah.
Oh my God! If you get one of those for the society podcast,
Hump day.
every time Hugo says something, he's going to do his own applause. Every time he's going to hit that button. That's what she said. Oh,
Oh, motherfucker.
what do you got in the pipe, man?
I don't know. I loaded this thing yesterday, so I don't know.
What? You could leave it
Huh.
loaded where?
Speaking of Texas, it was his fault we all joined the cult anyway. He sold us out for a 5-pack of cigars.
That's why he didn't want to come on.
Hey,
He won't show
Like
it, but it was
that.
Atabey Blacks too.
Yeah.
I doubt it. There's nothing better than that.
Albuquerque black on there. I don't.
Yeah.
What's up, Greg?
Oh,
Are you
Hey,
are you
Greg.
ex-military, bro? What are you smoking? Oh, so I was asking Matt, you could pack your pipe and then leave it? Do you have to leave it like covered or does it matter?
So mine's in my tent, so I'm sure it's fine. And I don't know if you're supposed to, but it happened because last night I had loaded a couple of bowls, and after one, I just ended up going to bed, and I was like, it's already loaded. Who cares? But it's still smoking fine. So
Okay.
I'm too new
So-
to it to really be able to have any info on if you should or not. But I did, and it worked out. You know, at the end of the day, pipe tobacco is what's similar with cigars is if it's too dry, that's a problem. If it's too wet, that's a problem. So at the end of the day, with this thing loaded, like if it was super dry where I have it, yeah, you'd go to light it and the whole thing just burn up. You're not going to get the flavors out of it.
you'd feel it right in the throat.
You know what?
You'd feel it right in the throat if it was too dry. You'd feel it.
It'd be
It's not pleasant.
it'd probably be terrible.
Yeah.
And then the same when it's too wet. I've had them where it's like, and I knew it was too wet after pulling it out, and doesn't smoke right. So
You ever get the gurgle? The pipe's too wet and it's fucking, it'll just gurgle on you. Yeah.
yeah.
What is that? Explain that. The gurgle.
It's just too much moisture and then like fucking while you're trying to smoke it in that little bell, you'll get liquid, you'll get tar, you'll get shit that builds up. And then the pipe will literally, as you're pulling, you'll hear it gurgle from all the moisture that's in there. Yeah. Like a bomb. Yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
And then you know that shit is fucked. Just might as well start over.
Oh, okay.
So you've been smoking you've been dabbling in pipe tobacco for a little while, right?
Yeah. So when a few years ago, I used to when Jessica was alive, she didn't like me smoking cigars, so I smoked a pipe. She loved the smell of a pipe. I could smoke a pipe in the house. I was like king of my domain. You know what I mean? So for a while, I used to smoke pipes, and then you know, after she passed, and Kate, actually, our first Christmas together, she got me a really awesome church warden, and I had to learn all over again. Like, you know, that's a totally different format. So now it's a different bowl, it's a different stem, and I really went into a deep dive with it. And then one day, I remembered I got drunk, which happens. I don't know if you guys have ever gotten drunk. It happens, right? And I kind of vaguely remember. I vaguely remember that I was like looking at cigars and pipes. I wanted a new pipe. I wanted a stand, you know, for all my pipes. And a couple days later, this knock at the door, and I look over at the balcony. There's this giant box at the door, and I'm like, "What did you do?" And I go down there and I got a 150 count humidor, a couple boxes of cigars, and a new pipe, bunch of fucking pipe tobacco, and a stand. And if there's one thing I learned real quick, 8 ounces of tobacco is a lot.
That's a
A
lot.
lot. You'll never smoke that fucking thing. And I learned that day. And ever since then, like I slowly stopped smoking pipes. And just because I had so many cigars, I just started smoking cigars. And then I went full down that rabbit hole. And here we are. It's only because everyone else started smoking pipes that I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to break out my pipes again. So,
And to your point about the 8 ounces, so Maple Shadows came out, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get some of that. And it only comes in an 8 ounce thing. And I'm like, all right, no big deal. Oh, wow.
it's a cup.
I have a giant mason jar that's full. Like, I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
So now when I buy it, whether it's online or at a store, it's because you can go to the stores and get them. They got them in the glass jars, and if I want to try something, I'm like, 2 ounces, that's it. Because a lot of the data I'm at, they won't do an ounce. They're like, nah, it's minimum 2 ounces. I'm like, all right, and that's still a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. Unless you start separating some so that you can blend your own and mix your own mixes, and then you have now you have another 48 mason jars of shit because you started mixing shit. So yeah, I mean it's a lot of fun.
What's nice
because you
is
can do
the
so
price
much.
on it, because you can get, if you can find some places where you can just get some 1 ounces, or even just get the 2, because you can get 2 ounces for it's fairly cheap. And that's what's nice is the affordability of it. You can afford to get a lot of different blends to try out without really breaking the bank,
And there's the convenience of the 20-minute bowl,
Yes. Yep. Like, hey, I don't have much time, but I'd love to get something in. Oh, let me just get the pipe out.
Or it's cold as fuck outside, and I just want to smoke something real fast. It's 20 degrees out and 6 inches of snow on the ground. It's either a short story is too sensitive, right? A Cameroon wrapper won't fucking hold up in that weather. So a bowl hits real good.
Yep.
JD,
What's a Peterson system?
I don't know. He just went
I know
nerdy
Peterson
on me.
pipes. I'm gonna have to look that up now.
Yeah.
Because I know JD smokes pipe too, right? Pipe.
Yeah.
And is JD, is he new? He's new to pipes, right? Or no? Maybe he's not. I don't remember.
I don't know. JD, are you new to pipes?
Maybe wood ones, not glass ones.
Isn't
Isn't that what Keith? I think Keith said the other day in the little pipe chat. I think he said something about, oh, mine are glass. It was something like that. I was like, oh shit.
Dude.
Keith's quiet, but he's like funny. Like when
He says something, dude, it's just random out of nowhere, and it just kills everyone, man.
I love it.
Yeah, fucking K, dude. Had to be a geologist.
Yep.
Enzo.
What's up, Enzo? What are you up to, bro?
I jumped on his live with him yesterday. It was pretty chill. I like getting on there with him and just kind of kick back and talk.
I should send Enzo a pipe starter kit, a corn cob, and a few little 1 ouncers and a tamper tool. See if Enzo get into the pipe.
See, I'm gonna respond right now. You better fucking not. What?
Damn, JD's been he's been kind of kinky lately with the stock market rise.
Yeah, man.
He wants a fucking Village People picture of him.
He's been like Scrooge McDuck counting all his fucking Bitcoins.
Oh man.
Hey, this is the reward for me whenever I drink an old fashioned. The
Cherry?
Cherry.
Hell yeah.
Is that a real Luxardo? Nice.
And I think they're like in bourbon syrup or something like that.
No, even better.
Mm-hmm. So you know how we were talking about moonshine earlier?
Sure.
Was it was it with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So there's actually a liquor store right here by my house. It's a pretty legit liquor store, and it's an actual liquor store. Like they just sell liquor and beer. No fucking chips, no chewing gum, no like whatever. Um, and they carry moonshine. And one time we it was for one of my birthday parties a while back, and then I brought it, and then people were like getting it right, and then there was like somebody was just eating the cherries, saying like, "Oh, I'm just gonna eat the cherries." They thought they weren't gonna get drunk, bro. They were shit faced at the end of the day. The end of the night, I'm like, the fucking cherries are like literally like if you're taking like a shot or something, because
Yeah.
they're inside the moonshine, dude. That was crazy. That was shit. That shit was funny, bro.
That's actually one of my favorite things to do when I do get like legit moonshine is I take dried fruit and I'll just soak them in the moonshine until they get fat. Raisins work good. The little dried mangoes and stuff work real good too. Then you just eat those until you're fucking hammered, and no one knows you've been drinking.
JD saying, yeah, he's just starting to pipe.
Hmm.
So,
Well, this thing went
just
out.
got off
It's down to
work.
the fingers. I'm just gonna toss out.
He said, no
There it
thanks. Yeah,
How
I
far are
don't
you
think I
guys
would
on
get
your
into
cigars?
that.
Pipes?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
How's
Well, this
that going
motherfucker,
for you? Going good?
this was a Churchill, so
Are you liking it still?
um, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of the same stuff. I think just kind of like coming in and out. Pretty consistent. I got a nice retrohale sting, like somewhere in the middle. So, mm, I think it's. I would want to try like the Robusto if they have it, because I think it's just too much. That's what she said.
Yeah.
She's never told you that.
Oh, bro, you don't even know.
That it was too much, or that it's like a robusto.
What the hell?
Oh man.
We talking about Thailand yet? Oh,
Man. So what's next on the channel, Sosa? What do you got lined up or nothing yet?
I've got in the dry box. I haven't pulled the trigger on either one yet, but in the dry box, I'm thinking either the Ezra Zion 357 Magnum, um, mostly because of all the mystery behind it. It tells you the age of the wrapper, but it doesn't give you any details of anything about anything of it. But it's supposed to be this really aged, full-bodied cigar. And Ezra Zion usually has these really nice bands. The one, the 357, is literally like sort of a little metal gun on a little band, which is pretty cool. I also have the
Oh,
Krakatoa in there. The Krakatoa, I think, has been calling me, but I don't know if I want to do the Krakatoa right away or if I should do a back-to-back because I also have the Nakatamale. So I could do the Nakatamale and the Krakatoa back-to-back, or I can break them up. I don't know. I don't want it to be too monotonous. But I don't know. I want to go with something I know is probably going to hit. The last two episodes I did, I went out on a limb, and we all know how those turned out. So I want to. I don't know. I also have a God of Fire, the Double Robusto Series B. So I'm not sure. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and decide and pull the trigger on one. It's probably going to be the Ezra Zion or the Krakatoa because they're already in the dry box.
nice.
But
Cool.
I have other things in the pipeline. I have the Zocalo, the Ramona Yolis, the Camacho Triple Maduro. Those were all recommended by Terrence. I also have the NAS La Flor Dominicana coming down the pipe. That was recommended by Carpi. So there's shit there. It's just a matter of me. And I'd like to honestly, be as diligent as Hugo and, get myself to a point where I've got a couple of things recorded ahead of time so that I can just edit at my own leisure.
Yeah, it's nice that he has that schedule that allows that. That's pretty cool. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Of that.
Yeah.
The what LFD is it?
The NAS.
NAS.
It's like all ligero. It's not pretty, but it looks good. I'll try it.
I mean, you got one goal in mind, right? So you got to try it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try them all. And that's right. What's up, man?
Hats off to
So,
all the
yeah.
vets. Hell yeah. Hats off to. Are you a vet, Texas? Yeah. What about you, DC? What do you got? Your YouTube's been kind of dormant, bro. What?
It has been very, very dormant, man. I have some things in mind. A buddy of mine shot me an idea, and I'm like, I think I can work with this, but I got to find time, obviously, to do it. It's gonna be a quick one. Basically, it's gonna be a reel, but it's gonna be a short one. But it'll be something that'll. I like the idea. I hope you guys do too. It's just gonna be kind of a little fun thing, nothing crazy. I still have those unboxings to do. I got quite a few of them. Shouldn't have brought that up because Google's just gonna give me crap for them, but I got a few of those that I really should sit down and do. All those cigars I'm letting sit, obviously, because I want just some time on them. Even though I'm sure a lot of the ones that were sent to me, I've already had some age on them, which is great because I just got to get them to the right RH and I can smoke it right away. So it'll be good. But
I mean, they have age just because they've been sitting, waiting to get recorded.
yeah, no, that's true. I know. I know you're gonna give me something. You're gonna give me something about it, but it is true though, dude. I need to get on it. But I always like I sit with Matt sometimes. We'll shoot each other ideas. I'll send him some stuff like, hey, what do you think about this? And like incorporate something with cigars, and he likes it. And it's just I just gotta find the time. I gotta get up early on the weekends and do something. Some of the videos you guys see me do, I literally get up and go to work like an hour before anyone shows up, and I'll shoot something real quick, like out in the parking lot, make it a quick one, and those I can edit those like in 15, 20 minutes off my phone and post it, and they get a pretty good amount of shares, so that's pretty cool.
Right on.
Just trying to make some fun stuff, man, but I don't want to rush it.
Yeah,
no,
for sure.
That's fair.
I mean, to be fair, you don't post a lot of stuff, but whatever stuff you do post, it's pretty good quality stuff. So,
For
I
sure.
appreciate
Thank
it
you.
because it
Thank
looks
you.
nice. Like your transitions, your intros, your outros. They're money, dude. They're right on. Hell yeah.
So quit your job and produce more content.
Not gonna happen.
Exactly.
What about you, Matt? Keep on doing YouTube stuff.
So oh yeah, I've actually got I just forgot to do the little write-up to put in the description, but I've got a reel and a YouTube video ready to go for the Por Luranaga or something like that. I can't pronounce it.
The Orange Espinosa.
No, it's a Cuban.
Okay.
Por Laranaga. I don't know. It wasn't good.
Is that from DC, from AZ?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Wait, that was
Yeah.
from AZ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this one was I don't know. This one wasn't for me.
You know what I'm excited for?
What?
Matt's got 61 subscribers. He can go live now.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I should just like go live like at work, just have my phone in my work van and just stay live nonstop. Yeah.
What the?
I'd watch.
But yeah, I got that, and I've got a couple other videos. And the thing is, too, I've got. I just need to sit down and take a few minutes to do it because I can do the recap videos from all the stuff that the handful I have done reels on Instagram. You know, I'm going to take those and just do little 3-4 minute recaps of those to be able to have on YouTube. So, and with that, the content's already there, just except for my little 3-minute video talking about the recap. So those are ones where as soon as I can get the videos and get them on here, I can start doing, those will be a quick edit and get them scheduled, you know, but time, because if I get up early, the little ones are just going to be like, oh, you're up, let's go. But
Like you're
that's
up.
why I
Poo,
like
poo,
to,
poo, poo.
next time because I travel for work every couple months or so, and it's been a while, and I had a trip coming up in November, and I was thinking, which now that got pushed off, but I was like, man, I could bring my laptop, bring some stuff, get done with work. It's just me at the hotel. I can get all sorts of stuff knocked out. Bring my little backdrop with me, and I had it all planned out, but then the trip got pushed out. So, but that's all good.
Matt's travels.
Yeah,
I like that.
Keep the lives going.
What's
Have you guys seen
White Lotus?
Oh my God, Hugo, you're missing out, bro. It's so good. It's a really good show. This is season 3 now, man. It is good.
Is it about ladyboys?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
It kind of circles around murders and everything, but it's a really good show. Honestly, it's so damn good. Like once I get in there, like it's hard to stop watching. I have to like realize, oh damn, it's already midnight. I gotta go to bed, or it's 1 a.m. But that show's a really good one. I think you'll like it. I hope you like it. It's really good.
I don't know, man. It's 3 seasons in. Then that means I have to
They're all
binge
different.
watch.
They're all different. Some of the characters are the same, I believe, but it's honestly it's worth watching, dude. Episode 1, it gets you hooked in. It's pretty good.
I don't know. I'll think about it. I just
It's
caught
not horror,
the.
so you can watch it, man.
It's not what?
It's not a horror flick, so you can watch it, man.
Oh, Matt. Oh yeah, Matt doesn't like horror stuff, right?
I never got into them.
Man.
That's what Frank was asking, like, oh, you know, favorite, you know, Halloween movies. It's like, I haven't even seen Beetlejuice. I just never, I watched action movies, but just never got into like the horror movies.
What's your favorite action movie?
Oh man. Probably I can't think of the name of this one. I'm gonna have to look it up. But I like the Die Hards. I like all the old like stuff with Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger and all that. You know, all the good 80s and 90s action movies. Those I would just, you know, and because my grandpa, I'd be 6-7 years old, go to my grandparents' house, and for the weekend, you know, we would go to Blockbuster and rent movies. And my grandpa, he didn't want to watch kid movies. So at like age 6 and 7, I was watching the R-rated action movies.
Hell yeah.
And
So
you know,
Predator 1 or Predator 2?
oh man, I like both.
Yeah,
That's a tough
Have you seen
choice.
all of
was
War
actually-
Predator?
Huh?
Go ahead, Hugo.
No, I was just gonna say that was a pretty good sequel because you know usually sequels suck. I thought the Predator 2 was pretty good.
Yeah, New York City, Danny Glover. Was it New York? It was some city. Danny Glover,
Yeah.
great movie.
Here's
That
the
was
movie
on
I
par with being just as good as the first one, which is rare for a sequel.
The movie I was thinking of that just got me hooked on action movies at an age that I shouldn't have been watching this stuff is called Judgment Night. It's got Cuba
Oh,
Gooding.
great movie.
Yeah, you've seen that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Got Cuba Gooding Jr., Emilio Estevez, Dennis Leary, Jeremy Piven.
Fantastic movie. Star-studded cast. Yeah.
And it's funny because watching those movies, like you know, there's always a scene where some lady's going to get her top off just for a short minute in those action movies, you know. And my
It's a
grandma,
mandatory thing.
yeah, my grandma, I'll never forget this. You know, sitting there watching this stuff, age 7, and then all of a sudden here comes the nude scene coming on, right? My grandma like, oh, Chuck, you need to turn that off. And he's like, it's fine. And she would just get up and leave the room. She would leave the room for 5 minutes and then come back to finish watching it. Whatever.
You seen one titty, you seen them both. You know,
You seen Total Recall? I seen all 3.
that's right. I'll agree though. My father raised me watching all the old James Bond films, right? And you know, Roger Moore is the quintessential picture perfect James Bond, but I mean, I was all about Sean Connery, and those movies were great. And then I just, you know, and of my own fruition as I grew up, I just started watching all the action movies, you know, which my dad, growing up, even when we had those old deep box TVs, you know, with the tube TVs that weighed 100 pounds, he always had great stereo sound. And my dad was an action movie guy. The more explosions and shit that were in the movie, my dad was all about it. So I'm of the same mindset. I grew up watching action, but I love an action movie.
Same here. Action movies, horror movies are my second favorite, but action movies always like, especially if it's like about like any type of like war movie, like Black Hawk Down, like stuff like that, like, you know,
Oh, that's a great movie, Black Hawk Down. Hell yeah.
fucking Rambo First Blood, dude. When that shit came out, I was like, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And you said Demolition Man, which reminded me of another movie, but it's not Demolition Man. It was with Russell Crowe. But I don't remember what movie it was. But it was also a fantastic movie of the
What's it
90s.
about?
Huh?
What's it about?
It's about a fucking it's about a criminal that gets to fucking, he doesn't get put to death, he gets to survive, and he like lives in like virtual reality. It's all about like the internet and reality coming together. Fuck, I don't remember the name of the movie. Great movie.
So Enzo's saying the he smoked that God of Fire, the Aniversario, and it made him go poo poo.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get one of those.
It's
Say less.
maybe a double perfecto.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the only size, but that's the one he smoked, and he fucking gave me one, so I have to smoke that one soon too.
Hell yeah. Smoke it on a Tuesday or Thursday so that I can hang out with you behind the scenes and see how it affects you.
He's saying he might be a cha-cha. A muchacha or what? Oh, not the aniversario, just a Don Carlos.
Okay.
Wait, so that's the Carlitos, right?
That's the God of Fire Carlito, right? Or Don Carlos, or is it?
No,
There's a Don Carlos God of Fire.
But it says Carlitos on the band.
I don't know. There's so
I
many.
think so, yeah. Thank you, Julia. Toy Story 2. How's that Golden Child, DC?
It's good. Honestly, dude, I'm obviously, I got a box, so I'll smoke it again, but I really have not been paying attention to the smoke. It's been enjoyable, but I'll have to take my time to smoke it again and, you know, pay attention to all the flavors that's going on if there's any. But the beer was probably a bad idea because it's definitely overtaken my palate 100%. I just kind of lost it.
Switch beers. Was it an IPA?
It is.
Yeah, that makes sense. See you, Matt. Have a good night.
Adios.
I know, right? That's a good question. What do you guys think?
I can't see that without.
It says put Cubans on top 10 lists or separate the list. I think I do the top 3 Cubans separate.
Yeah, I would separate it just because those old world flavors, those old world tobaccos, new world flavors are completely different. I don't think it would be fair to categorize them together.
Mm, okay. Well, I mean, I got 5 coming up on a series, so that's already 5, and I have 2 others just individual reviews, so that's 7. And I smoked some off camera as well, so I guess I'll just have a separate list for that.
Are you to this
Yeah.
question, Ugo and Sosa? Because I mean, Sosa, you got some really good experience with cigars, bro. I honestly respect your palate and everything you do with it because it's fun enjoying
Thanks, man.
the conversations with you. Yeah. Are you guys gonna come up with a end of your list, top 10 or top 5 or anything like that? You guys thinking about that?
I mean, if I can go first, I think for me personally, I didn't really start messing around with more boutiquey stuff and like newer stuff till I started hanging out with you guys on a regular. So I don't know how relevant my top 10 list would be or my list for the year because I don't know how many releases of 2024 I actually smoked. I mean, so I probably won't. Or I don't know. I don't know.
But
Probably not.
relevant to what? Relevant to what though? It's just to what you've had though. I mean,
I mean, relative to what I've had, I can do a composite list. I don't know that I would do 10, maybe 5.
no,
Um, I would definitely put some cigars on there that I've had this year that are new to me. You know, they might not be new to the industry, but cigars that I've had that were new to me that I really enjoyed, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
yeah. What
Top list, top cigar list.
Yeah.
are you coming out with any?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last year. So I started my channel in
Halloween.
November. Yeah, no, yeah. Well, the first video was released right after Halloween. So yeah, for sure. Top 10 list this year. Something that I said I would do for sure, and upcoming years as well. So obviously, I'm gonna wait till it'll come out like the beginning of the year because I have to wait for like New Year's. So
We know Atabey is probably somewhere on the top of that list.
maybe, yeah, maybe.
Selected Tobaccos, if you're listening, he's looking for a sponsor.
Enzo said it doesn't. Okay. I don't
It
know
doesn't
because
what?
I smoked I smoked the God of Fire Carlitos, and I know there's a Series B, but I don't know if there's. I guess there's a those as well. So we'll have to. Well, yeah, because if the I don't know. I don't want to say
One of
something
us
that's
is
wrong
going to
here.
have to do a series. One of us is going to have to do a series on all the God of Fires.
That'll be a good series. Let me look it up right now. Let me see.
Yeah.
God of Fire, Don Carlos.
I just got a message from Matt. Rookie move. His laptop died. He didn't have it plugged in.
Okay, there is a Don Carlos. So I guess there's a Series B, Don Carlos,
Carlito.
Carlito, and the Aniversario, I guess.
And the regular, right? And then the KKP.
KKP, yeah.
That's
Fucking
it's like
Enzo.
7 cigars.
Universal Soldier, was that the one you were talking about? Thinking about Universal Soldier?
No, but that's a good movie too. That's with Dolph Lundgren. That's a great movie.
And wasn't it also with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Oh, yes. But I said Russell Crowe.
Virtuosity.
Boom.
That's the one.
Yep.
That's the one.
Dude, I have not seen that movie in so long. That's with Denzel Washington. I don't even remember Russell Crowe in that movie. What the hell?
He was the bad guy. He was the bad guy. Fantastic movie.
Dude, man, I gotta look. I gotta try to find that one.
The villains are always overlooked.
That's right. Especially when the villain is not Christopher Walken, right? Because if Christopher Walken is the bad guy, you know what movie I'm talking about.
Wait, let's say it again. I didn't catch it.
I'm just saying he said the villain is overlooked, and I said especially when it's not played by Christopher Walken. Because if it was a Christopher Walken movie, you'd know the fucking movie.
I'm blanking out on it.
Christopher Walken's a great villain in a lot of movies. Dark Tower, fucking.
Oh man.
Is it Suicide Kings? He spent the whole movie in a chair. It was a great movie.
Yeah. Go back
Always
to
a great
Enzo's
actor.
message.
Which
Like
one?
Enzo's message to you, right above.
This one.
Boom, suck it. Fuck yeah.
I research a cigar when I'm gonna smoke it. I just look it up. Like, okay, this is okay, cool. Happy Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day, brother.
Sir.
Yeah, man.
KKP. We just said it right now, right?
Yeah. KKP, that's all. And it's like 7 different versions of that one cigar. And then, I mean, even the Series B, right? Depending on the size, it's either sun-grown or broadleaf. So that's another version, which would be 8.
Right.
That'd be a good series.
Definitely.
Someone's going to do it.
Smoke it back to back to back.
Yeah, to back to back to back. A shootout like Carpy does. We should have
Nah,
Carpy do it.
he's already mad. Him and DC are already mad because I put out the fucking Wiseman series. They're talking shit. Like that.
I was gonna say it earlier. I was like, it'll come up. Google will remind me in a little bit. Hey, bro, I said you could do it, but be unique and do it in Spanish. And you would have got no shade because Mike doesn't understand anything in Spanish, so you would have got away with it.
That's
I
right.
mean, there's closed captions.
You have to throw in that goal.
Yeah.
That's what white people understand. They hear Spanish and it's just they're pulling out keywords, you know, and they're just waiting for something they can relate to.
Yeah, Steve, you've been MIA, bro. We gotta hang out with you soon.
Yeah, man.
Balls of Fury.
That was a good movie too.
Happy Veterans Day to your grandpa, bro. Not the new one. The 24 is and it has another name. I can't remember it right now. I don't know. Fucking I guess fucking that's like his what do you call it? His forte, huh? KKPs. I mean Gods of Fire. God of Fire.
Yeah. And got a fire in 20-acre farm.
And Don Carlo Aniversario.
You guys got a special smoke for New Year's?
I mean, that depends. Traditionally, Christmas is more important than New Year's. So we'll see what I wish I would have gotten to before the year end, and then I'll smoke that on New Year's, I guess.
That's fair.
Yeah. My wife and I do this. We have this tradition. She gets me a cigar on Christmas, and I save that for next Christmas. And this Christmas, I smoked the one that she gave me last year. And then, you know, while the kids are opening presents and everyone's smiling and happy, I smoke some bangers. And then, so whatever I have left over that I didn't get to, maybe I'll smoke New Year's. But I'm going to be working New Year's because that's the life I live, right? At bars and restaurants. I work all the fun holidays.
Yeah, that's true. And the Rams got smacked by the
And
dolphins?
maybe I'll smoke a shark. Maybe I'll smoke a shark because I can.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I have an opus shark.
You-
I have two.
Yeah, you do. And Julius Caesars.
Enzo said, Sosa, you remembered.
I did. I'm a sentimental guy no matter what anyone says.
Cool, cool. Well, I mean, my cigar is just pretty much done. You've been done, Sosa, for a while.
Yeah.
How you doing?
There.
Oh man, you're taking your time now.
Yeah, I could light a whole nother cigar so we could finish at the same time.
That's what she said.
There's
Yeah.
holograms here.
Oh yeah, buddy. Now it's a party.
Hologram, you got the time zone mixed up. Not just kidding. Puñetas.
That's it.
Happy Veterans Day, holograms. Well, he's
sir.
Heck yeah, dude.
he's a
Thank you
vet,
for your
but,
service.
he's still kind of in service, kind of in a way. He's like a 007.
Yeah. Either way, it counts. So thank you for your service.
I like his fucking his profile picture.
Yeah.
Oh, he's saying not to give out his code name. Fans. What's his?
Puñeta.
Sweaty pants. Sweaty
Sweaty
pants.
pants.
I thought it was
Mofongo.
sweaty and ready.
Mofongo 16.
Mofongo 69.
That's right.
So Sosa, have you ever thought about smoking like fucking
Straight cigars?
bulk? Yeah, but like for me, a lot of like the bulk cigars are like super strong. I don't know if it's just me or like, like I don't know. Like there's so many brands out there.
I think there's a major difference between strong and harsh, right? I feel like some of the more bulk tobacco is either reject tobacco or young tobacco, and they can be harsh. They can be good with some time resting, but it's not the exact same thing as I'm looking for. I'm looking for high nicotine, high pepper, something that when I light it tells me to settle down, like fucking calm the fuck down. We're gonna smoke, which I don't think is exactly the same.
Okay.
Hey, Hugo, the cigars that Sosa smoked already, do you have those by any chance?
Not yet.
Like the ones he the ones he reviewed.
Yeah, the ones he's already done.
No.
So I'd
Why?
like to see your take on it, just to see the difference, to see if this guy's just not human.
No, he's not human. He's got like I think he has like a shield like in his nose or something that
Mhm.
It's a deviated septum.
Yeah,
no,
bro.
The Oscar is one of those, right? Like I remember when you were like, "Oh, the Oscar was the cigar. It was too much for me. I had to put it down." And I got a box of the Coronas, and I was like, "This is really nice. I enjoy the cigar." And you were like, "Well, I had the Toro, maybe the Toro." So I got a box of the Toros, and I was like, this cigar is okay, but the Corona was better. I love the shit out of that cigar. Actually, I need to buy more. That's a great cigar.
So going back to what you said, I think that cigar was harsh for me. I think that was it was like really harsh, like really, I don't know, it just wasn't really pleasant.
Okay.
And yeah,
I'll send you
I
one.
don't know.
Might have had
No
some time to
thanks.
rest.
No thanks.
I'll send you a Corona.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I get like
He
this
wants.
almost like it, especially in the Corona. I almost there's a point where I get almost this mentholated, just almost minty flavor that I really enjoy. I don't
On the
know.
Corona, on the Oscar Corona.
Yeah, yeah. There's a point in the cigar where consistently everyone has smoked, and almost there's like a good inch where you get almost this mentholated, minty fucking something, especially on the retro, and I
Mm,
quite enjoy it.
okay. Yeah, I
That's
don't
not
know.
one. We'll smoke it together. It'll be fine. It'll be fun.
But then again, the Night Commander, I just smoked it over the
Love
weekend,
that
and
cigar.
like I said, I mean, it was. It reminded me exactly like the Pulpo, like the Artisan del Tabaco. The first third was like, or even half of the third was like really nicotine heavy, like really um,
Yeah,
just earthy, and then it simmered down really nice. But the Night Commander definitely has more character, more
yeah,
body, more complexity. So
for sure. I can agree with that. I just smoked the AJ Fernandez 20th, which I
yeah,
I would say was similar. The first half inch to almost an inch was just really bold, but then it simmered down and was delicious. But I would say the Night Commander still more boldness and complexity in its simmer, right? And in its more um, passive state was still more full bodied than the AJ, but the AJ was fantastic.
okay. And you said you're smoking a Ramona Yones. Which Ramona Yones, yeah, is the one you're smoking?
The New World,
The one that says big letters Ramona Yones on it,
yeah, I'll go
and
get
it's
if
got
you want it.
like,
I will get it. It's got a
yeah.
cedar thing on it. I will get it.
Oh, the one with the cedar sleeve.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think. Let me make sure before. Yeah, it has the cedar sleeve.
All right. Yeah, I've seen those.
Aquí está.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Okay.
Good looking cigar.
So I smoked the uh Ramona Yones by AJ Fernandez
Is
earlier
that
in
not what
my
this is?
no. Or maybe,
Yeah,
but
yeah. It says it right on here.
okay.
Second band.
All right. So, but the one I'm talking about, it doesn't have a cedar sleeve, and I want to say for sure I got the Robustos. They might have Toros and Churchills, um, but it just says Ramon Ayones, and then it says by AJ Fernandez. That's it. Doesn't have anything
Okay,
else. It's a nice, maybe Habano wrapper. Really nice cigar. I mean,
right
and
on. I'm excited.
yeah, so I don't know. I haven't smoked that one to compare, but it was typical, kind of typical AJ. A little bit um, spicy and a little bit bold.
Right on. I'm in.
Yeah, and then the one they were talking about, the Tatuaje Skull and Bones.
Yeah,
Oh, I think so. So it has to go somewhere. Well, I'll tell him right now. But yeah, who said the Skull and Bones? You said the
that
Skull
was
and
me.
Bones?
Yeah.
Did you smoke that one or?
No, I was just kind of doing some homework in the morning. I was like, he's looking for a spicy one, so I was just like looking for some that are hopefully up his alley that'll work. So just did a little run through.
Yeah, because that cigar is named after a nuclear bomb, the SAR something.
Mm,
Yeah, and I smoked the Blue Band, and yeah, it was pepper all the way, dude.
really? Okay.
And I actually have the video, but it's a cigar. I don't know. I should probably release it because probably a lot of people want to know about that one. I don't know, man. It's just um,
So you weren't thinking about releasing it?
no. So I recorded it. I just haven't put it out. I think it's in the queue. It's in my backlog.
So is
It's
there
already
more than one? Because you said the blue bands. Is there more than one of the Skull and
There's a
Bones?
few of them. Yeah, there's a
yeah.
few
There's
different
a
Really?
ones.
red. There's a red, and then there's the uh, black and white, I think. But I was telling DC that it's named after a nuclear bomb.
Oh no shit.
So it's supposed to be like, even the description says it's explosive, it's spicy, it's all that.
I got to tell you, I'm not. I don't think I want to fall for a lot of the marketing anymore. I mean, that the last one I did, the CO Jones. When you go to the website and look at it, it's sitting on a bed of red peppers, and so it's like there was no red peppers. There was no peppers. So
Yeah.
Small batch
now I
has
don't want to give any.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Small batch has the like a 3-pack of the red, black, and blue band.
Oh, say less. Small
Ben's gonna
batch
smoke
treats
the
me good.
Atabey. Ben's gonna smoke the Atabey for New Year's. Hell yeah, that's a good cigar to smoke for New Year's. What Vitola?
Yeah.
When, today?
A couple of days ago,
Was
I
that
think he
earlier?
was on there. No,
Oh, the other day I was there for that.
Yeah.
He won a bunch of fucking giveaways the one night.
Wait, but was he on the show or was he just like in the comments?
No,
He was
on
in the
show.
comments. Oh, was he on the show too?
Yeah, there was
Oh, nice.
hologram. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were on the show. I think you were watching the show or part of it, if I remember correctly.
What's up, Hunter? What does that mean? UTEJK.
It's Uzbek for something. Oh,
These guys.
fuck yeah. I condone that behavior.
I want to try the Salsa hit list. I'll keep them on the.
Yo, please help me out. I'll send you whatever. I mean, watch my YouTube so you can see what I smoked.
You need
Stronger the better.
You need a thumbnail for your videos, bro.
One that doesn't have my sexy face, then why would the women watch?
Women watch your videos?
I don't know. I can't prove that.
No, well, you need to put like, like something that'll catch the people's eyes, like fucking like fire, or like a chili pepper or something, like, right? DC? What do you
Okay.
think?
Yeah, he's got some pretty good stuff. I talked to him on the side. He's got some stuff he can put on there.
Okay.
You have a so
I've
you have
got-
Canva, right?
I have what?
You have Canva? I'm gonna take that as a no. You don't have Canva?
Canva.
No. Is that like
It's an
Okay.
app.
Canva?
He just
Yeah.
has
No.
CapCut.
That's it. And actually, Randall recommended a site today that he uses, an app that the name escapes me, but I'm going to look into that. It's only $10 for the year, and it's what he uses. And I'm going to check that out.
I think you can make them on CapCut since you already have that, though. Should be fairly easy, about the same.
Yeah, I know I can do overlays. Oh, probably can do the thumbnails too. But CapCut right now, I'm just using the free version. That's what, $10 a month. Where if I can do all the same shit plus the extra stuff for $10 a year, I mean that's a steal. I'll do that. I got to download it and compare the two, see what's up.
Yeah.
And to be
But
honest,
I think,
again, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, and everything that I've put together, I've done with the advice of a lot of you guys, including Mike, who CapCut I know is what he uses, and so I was like, oh well, he's working off his phone, which is what I'm primarily using. Then that's the way for me. But I'm open to all kinds of ideas.
yeah. Nah, I was just saying because, like a thumbnail would, because your idea is awesome, and a thumbnail would grab a lot of eyes. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
fucking spicy cigar, or like I don't know,
So like a
something creative like
chili pepper smoking a cigar.
something like that, bro. I know
Yeah.
DC knows what I'm talking about. Like,
What's that?
It's just a thumbnail is just a cover for your video, so when people are going on your actual video channel, they can see that stuff. That's what they see when
Okay.
they first see it.
yeah,
So I
it's a
should
file
put
that
something that sells.
right,
That's
pretty much.
got it.
Yeah. So that picture, it won't play during your video. It's just a placeholder for like when we go to your page, like it's like what your video shows as a forefront, as like its cover or whatever.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Like pretty much what I do with I put the cigar and then I put the name. That's a thumbnail.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
I can do that.
And yeah. Says
there you
I
go.
was part of the list last week.
Oh, what?
Yeah, last
Yeah,
week
he
when
was.
I remember he was on. I didn't know he was on it today.
Right on. Well, I think we could call it a night now. I mean,
Yeah.
pretty much. You're
I think
repping
we got
up
like
how
one viewer left.
Thanks, hologram.
I know, right?
Well, guys, thanks for having me. This has been super fun.
Sure.
Oh yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for
it was
coming
good.
on, man.
Yeah, no, thanks for the invite. You kidding me?
Hologram
This is
stuff.
awesome.
How's that? Just to wrap it up, how's that golden child at the end now?
It's still very good at the end. Nothing too crazy. I was puffing a little too quick. Got a little bit of burn on my lip, but not bad. But again, I'm gonna let the other ones rest for a little while and go.
Have
ahead
you
and
been
later on.
retroing? Have you been doing the retro hill?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get any of that
Alright.
waffle cone? Waffle cone?
Couldn't tell you, bro. Like I said, like I don't know if it just wasn't that ready yet, or I mean, the beer itself. I think the beer itself took
That's
over
fair.
everything. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Good smoke.
Well, I
No
mean,
matter
Hinty.
what.
All right, guys. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. Everybody that's a veteran.
Thank you for your service.
Yep.
Thank you for your service, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, buddy.
See you guys.